we go.
Welcome, everyone. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles, and we are here to do another tops and bottoms video, the tops and bottoms of the music of a particular year. And the year that has been drawn out of the hat this time around was 1962. And so we're going to do our favorites and least favorites from that particular year. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles. I'm Robert Fitton, along with Craig from Craig's Vinyl Plethora, Mike from Hub Tunes, and ladies and gentlemen, the guy that I'm almost positive will show the album from 1962 that everyone loves except for me, Richard from Calvin Wazoo.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
I have no idea what that album might be.
Neither do I.
I know what it is.
I'm going to show 5 from 62 that you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
But not everybody likes those. This is one that everybody likes except for me.
Oh.
One of those like Asia Pet Sounds type things. I don't dislike Pet Sounds, though. I just think it's extremely overrated. But anyway, that's not 1962. That's 1966. 1962, I believe Craig is going first with singles of that particular
That's
year.
me. Okay, let's see. Well, I have what do I have? 3 honorable mentions and a top 12. Isn't that exciting? Woo!
That is.
Comes out to 15.
I know. So anyway, so first honorable mention would be the Marvelettes with Beechwood 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. They have better songs, but I still like it. And I even like the Carpenters version of it, even though most people don't. But I like it. And that terrible video with Karen on a big pink phone, but whatever. And then this is just mostly because of the movie, but Little Debbie Burton with I've Written a Letter to Daddy.
Oh, God.
He's dead and he's up in heaven. And
I didn't know that was a song for real. I thought that was just from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
So Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, the better. It was actually a single, the Debbie Burton version, but also there was a version with Debbie Burton and
Betty Davis.
Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. The only version I could find streaming was the Betty Davis, and it's terrible because that woman could not sing. But Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is one of my favorite movies of all time. So
yes, definitely.
It's so wonderful. And then third honorable mention would be the Cookies with Chains. My Baby's Got Me Locked Up in Chains, which of course the Beatles did. Whatever. So number 12.
Yeah, the Cookies are much better.
I don't care for the Beatles version of that.
The Cookies version is just because it makes more sense for them to do it, not the Beatles. But anyways, that I digress. Number 12 would be Little Eva with the Locomotion. Come on, baby, do that locomotion. Number 11 would be Dee Dee Sharp, also Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells, but they were under a different name that I can't remember what it was at that time. Also recorded it same year would be I Sold My Heart to the Junk Man and I'll Never Fall in Love Again. And many, many, many years later, the Beautiful South would cover that song, but anyways, that I always have to give you that information. Where am I at? Number 10 would be the Drifters with Up on the Roof, because that is a nice place to go when you just need to think. You just go up on the roof and don't jump. Number 9, The Miracles with You Really Got a Hold on Me, because that's a good one. And I remember the first time I heard that song, they used to have DTV on the Disney Channel way back in the day, and they would play the old songs like The Miracles, You Really Got a Hold on, and it would have Disney cartoons like Donald Duck going around and all that stuff. So that was the first time I ever heard that song. So I always think of that whenever I hear
also
it.
covered by the Beatles.
Oh, yeah? Maybe I've heard their version. I don't know. What was that? Number 10? Is 9 missing? Oh, maybe I only have a top 11 then, because I don't have a number 9 here.
Well, you just make one of your honorable mentions.
Yeah, one of my honorable mentions can be in there. Is there something that was on my list that I didn't mention?
I wouldn't have even said. No one would have even known.
I know nobody, but I just noticed that there was no 9 here. So, right. No, I just said number 9 was the Miracles. Oh my God. Okay, and number 8 would be the Crystals. I don't know. I mean, I really love this song, but maybe I really okay. He hit me and it felt like a kiss. It's not really that, but I really like that song. I do, and I love the later when Hole did it. Also, He's a Rebel would be a good one to mention as well with the Crystals, but I like the whole
back in the day when you could beat your woman and
it's not a good topic and it's not a good thing, but I think it's like I love the sonics of it and I like the way her voice sounds with the music and maybe the lyrics are not good today, but whatever.
They weren't good then either.
They probably weren't good then, but they were never good.
What makes a song like that get written? And that's the kind of thing where you know how music works. I mean, a song has to be written and published, and then
I know, and then it was
somebody has to decide that group is going to record it, and then they record it, and it's engineered, and a label puts it out, and it's like, how did that get through all of those channels? And nobody was like,
because they were all men.
But but after it was out, there was kind of a blowback to it. I don't think it became a big hit. It was kind of like
no, I mean it was in the top 100, but
yeah.
Let's see, number 7. Oh, I have a visual for this. Sam Cooke with Bring It On Home to Me. Yeah, so good. He's
covered by Mickey Gilley.
Oh, didn't know that.
I just watched the documentary on him recently, a couple weeks ago. We're really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, well, I'll have to watch that. Let's see. Number 6 would be Hank Lachlan with We're Gonna Go Fishing. Because to fish, we're only going for tell your mom and dad we are just going fishing to fish. You got to not wear her makeup. Because it just takes too much time. You got to leave that shit behind. And fun fact,
is this a drag queen going fishing?
No, it's the guy taking his lady.
Oh,
but years later, he re-recorded it. I think in the 70s with Carol Channing, Raspberries, and she was going fishing we're going fishing to fish,
and she's wearing makeup.
She's probably wearing makeup when they're going fishing, but yeah. Oh, I love the original, obviously, but I love the one with Carol Channing. I think it's hilarious. Number 5 would be the Shirelles with Soldier Boy. Oh, my little soldier boy. I
listened to that song getting ready for this.
He was my first love, and you'll be my last love. Sorry. I'll be true to you. All right. See, I like that song. Can you tell? Number 4 would be the Everly Brothers with Crying in the Rain. I do my crying in the rain.
Covered by Tammy Wynette.
Oh. And later, Aha.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, their version is beautiful. Number 3, Barbara Lynn. Barbara Lynn with You'll Lose a Good Thing.
Oh, covered by Freddie Fender.
Oh, well. We're getting the covers out there. I didn't know we did it, but Barbara Lynn. Ooh, that's a good jam. That is so good. And number 2 would be That's a Klein with I've Got the Little Things, but She's Got You. Oh, that bitch. She's got the record. Yeah, I mean, she's got the record. She's got the class ring. She's got all the shit. Well, you know what? Maybe she got the good shit. She don't need him. Whatever, girl. Okay, and my favorite song of 1962, hands motherfucking down. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, y'all. I get a feeling like I never, ever had before. Yes, Etta James with Something's Got a Hold on
Hold
Me.
on me. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So very good. First Etta James song I ever heard in my life. And I love it
Something's got a
so
hold
very
on
much.
me.
It was on one of those stupid late night videos of all the hits of whatever on the CD. We can get the 10 CD set or whatever. And that was one of the clips they showed, and I had to go out and find her.
And you
That
bought
was-
that CD.
No, I didn't. I don't remember. I went and bought like a Etta James Greatest Hits, I think is what I did. Because that was that was before you could stream anything or have everything at your fingertips. So no, I'm pretty sure like I went to Tower Records the next day and was like, okay, Etta James, and that's how I fell in love with her.
Sampled by Flo Rida.
Yeah.
Good feeling.
Yeah, not good.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
next, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Go
you are.
ahead, Mike.
I pulled some jazz records because I'm not listening to much music from '62. I'm more of a '60s jazz person. Like we did 50. What did we do? 58, 59.
59.
8 or 9. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think we're
my
doing
kind of
both.
jazz. Even this is not really. The jazz I like is more like mid '60s to '70s. But there's some good stuff. There's some really good stuff. This came out a couple of years ago for I think Record Store Day, and this is the futuristic sounds of Sun Ra. I'm not a huge Sun Ra fan. I think Richard and I have talked about this. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm getting more into him. Music's an
it's
acquired
hit or miss
taste.
for me. It's definitely hit or miss. There's some stuff I can't stand, but this is pretty good. This is a little more straight back. It's not real crazy out there stuff like some of his wild weird shit. So I do enjoy that one. This is I love guitar jazz. This is Grant Green, Sunday Morning. Great record, really laid back guitar jazz. He's got Kenny Drew on this with him, who I absolutely adore. Very, very good Grant Green record. Freddie Hubbard is one of my favorite trumpet players, and this is Ready Freddie. I pretty much like everything Freddie Hubbard has done. He's got Wayne Shorter on here, and McCoy Tyner, and Elvin Jones on drums. Kick-ass record. Really enjoyed that. I haven't listened to that in a while. I need
It's a
to actually.
stellar lineup.
Yeah, right. This is a kick-ass record, and I think this might be like a it's 2 record set, so I think it's volume 1 and volume 2. But this is Sonny Rollins, The Bridge. Really cool record. I believe this is an import. I think this is like a French release or something. I'm pretty sure it is. But really good record. I'm not a huge saxophone fan, but he's kick-ass, man. Sonny Rollins playing the sax is great. This is a killer record. This one's kick-ass. This is Cannonball Adderley with Bill Evans. This is a Japanese pressing from Riverside. You Know What I Mean, and his lineup here is he's back. Cannonball Adderley, Bill Evans, Percy Heath, and Connie Kay on drums. It's a really good record, and I love the artwork is kick-ass too. This is kind of a little more. It's kind of soul jazz, but it's also guitar jazz because Kenny Burrell is on guitar, and he's fucking one of my favorites. This is Down to Earth. I believe it's a Freddie Roach album. So you got a bunch of organ on here. It's very soul jazz. Really, really cool. Kind of a party record. And my favorite record of the year, definitely, and probably one of my favorite albums of probably one of my favorite jazz albums. This is Out of the Afternoon, the Roy Haynes quartet. You got Roland Kirk, Henry Grimes, Tommy Flanagan, and it's kick-ass, man. This is a wild record for being early '60s. This thing gets out there. It's a lot of fun. It's a really, really cool record. So love this. And that's it. That's all I got. 1962. It's real exciting. Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
I really
back-
like that.
I was getting
Sun
dizzy
Ra
there.
album.
Back
Album
where I
cover.
belong.
That Sun Ra album cover is really cool.
Didn't I guess that's kick ass? It sounds incredible too. I think that was a record store day, wasn't it? A couple of years ago. I think it was.
All right, back to the singles, and I have 33. Sort of ironic that I'm talking about singles and there's
my.
33 of them.
Yeah, well, then I'm opening another beer.
I also have 2 honorable mentions, and it will be
my.
obvious why they are honorable mentions and not on the list when I say what they are.
Tough.
The 2 honorable mentions are Bobby Helms, Jingle Bell Rock, and Brenda Lee, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Those both came out in 1962. Those were both introduced and have never left the
Around the Christmas
the
tree
atmosphere
at
since.
Christmas party hop.
45 that I was not allowed to play at Christmas
Why?
because she says later we'll have some fucking pie and do some caroling, and my brother would say that, and so my mother was like, "That's not, you're not playing that anymore." And especially when you hear it if you hear it on like a CD or something, it's all digital, it's all really clean and clear that she's saying pumpkin. She's not saying pumpkin. She's saying like pumpkin or something like the pumpkin.
Yeah.
But on the 45 with all of its noise and it was a rummage sale 45. It sounded like an F. It definitely sounded like she was saying later we'll have some fucking pie.
I do enjoy me some fucking pie.
Yeah.
You can have my fucking pie.
I'll do some caroling. Okay, so the 33 I have, and my rules are still in effect whenever I do these singles. They had to be on the US Billboard chart. They had to debut on the chart in 1962. They could not be holdovers from the previous year and peak in 62. They had to debut in 1962. So there was one really good song that Craig mentioned. I can't remember what it was, but I don't have it because it didn't actually debut in 62. It peaked in 62.
I thought every single one I picked was because I always look at that.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But I have 33. And at number 33 is Marcy Blaine with Bobby's Girl. An absolutely ridiculous song. But the thing I always liked about it was is Bobby's Girl. And when I was a child, I was Bobby. And also her complete unabashed, East Coast accent. People are always asking me, what are you going to do now that you're not a kid anymore? Excellent.
I love it.
32, I've got the Exciters with Tell Him right now. Number 31, one of the best titles ever, Ray Charles, But on the Other Hand, Baby. That's at number 31. At number 30, somebody give her some gravy for her mashed potatoes. And that is Dee Dee Sharp. And I guess you know what she's talking about. She wants some gravy on her mashed potatoes.
Don't we
that
all?
Is, of course,
those
later in
were
the 80s
coded.
in the movie Hairspray.
Yes.
At number 29, I have Sam Cooke with Having a Party. Get those records out, Mr. DJ. At number 28, it's Mary Wells and The One Who Really Loves You with those great cymbal crashes. That's a hardcore song. And that's the thing about 1962 is there's not a lot of rock and roll. 1959 was a much more, when we did that, and it was about the same amount of singles. That's a much better year for 45s and singles and whatever, rock and roll, especially. Rock and roll was pretty much systematically removed from the mainstream music arena and replaced with, it's a lot of pop music, basically, a lot of fun, very clean, very upbeat, teen idols and girls, and that really hard rock and roll was pretty much, that went out with the 50s. That was too dangerous. But there was one song that snuck through, an instrumental by the Rebels, or on some pressings, they're called the Rockin' Rebels, and that is Wild Weekend with the big saxophone. That's how a saxophone should be played. It's an instrumental, so I can't really sing it. Number 26, a country crossover from Marty Robbins, Ruby Ann. all about how, money can't buy love, and Ruby Ann ditched the rich guy so she could go out with the poor guy, Marty Robbins. He must have something
Good
that the rich guy doesn't
job,
have.
Ruby Ann.
Yes.
Good girl.
True love, a funny thing. Number 25 is Elvis Presley and Return to Sender. Now, he's one of the ones that really shows how music, top 40 music changed from the 50s to the early 60s. He's doing pop tunes at this point. He's not doing these hard rock and roll, gritty, he Return to Sender. Da-dun, da-dun, da-da, that kind of
Address unknown.
Yep, no such number, no such
No
zone.
such number, no such zone.
Number 23, it is the Monster Mash from Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Keepers. Another one of those
Oh,
that
they
would
did
be
the mash.
introduced and then just keep coming back on the charts like every 4 or 5 years, Halloween time, with all of the characters and the monsters, and they're all doing the big dance.
Smash.
That was Thriller, but
Whatever happened to my Trump twist? That's
What
no
of it?
quit. I forgot to mention. There were about 52 songs in the top 40 in the first part, like up until about May of 1962, with the word twist in the title.
oh,
And they would just take previous hits and just make them to twist and Postman instead of Please Mr. Postman, and twist and this and twist and that and twist. And then something happened in like May, June. They all just disappeared. No more twisting. It went from like 5 or 10 songs in the countdown every week with twist or twisting in the title to like 0, like in May. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, Twist and Postman. It's still the Marvelettes, but now the Postman's twisting up and down the street because he's the Twistin' Postman. And there was so many songs like that where they took a previous year's hit and just, now it's the twisting whatever. Anyway, so up next we have a song I've always really liked. I always thought it sounded so creepy, but in a really fun way. Bobby V and The Night Has 1,000 Eyes.
Hold on, the night has 1,000 eyes. Also
Patsy
done by the
Cline.
Carpenters.
Oh my God. Can't even imagine that. At number 22, Patsy Cline, and I Was So Wrong for So Long.
Oh, for so long.
She's Got You, I don't have. And I wonder if I just overlooked that, or that was the one I was talking about. I don't know. I don't have.
Let me
She's Got
look.
You.
I'm pretty sure that.
At number 21, She Sees the Lights. She sees the party lights. They're red, blue, and green. But Mama, you won't let me make the scene. That is Claudine Clark. Poor Claudine. Claudine. Number 20 is another country crossover from Marty Robbins and Devil Woman. At number 19, the aforementioned Barbara Lynn with If You Lose Me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. You better straighten up because you're going to lose this good thing. At number 18, another instrumental, Booker T and the MGs with Green Onions.
Green Onions.
By far their most popular song. Organ.
It was recorded in 61, but released as a single in 62. She's Got You.
I must have just overlooked that.
Yeah.
At number 17, the Watusi from the Orleans. I just love the piano in that song. Come on in, take a chance and get with this dance. At number 16, Brian Hyland with Sealed with a Kiss. He's one of those guys that had that really long, he had 2 hits and a really long span between them. He had another hit later on in the early 70s with Gypsy Woman. But yeah, Sealed with a Kiss. Oh, we gotta say goodbye for the summer. At number nice. 14, it is a blues got on the top 40 somehow with John Lee Hooker and Boom Boom.
Boom Boom.
At number 12, it's Bobby Darin and Things. Talking about things like a walk in the park. Things like a kiss in the dark. Things.
Bandstand. That's what it sounded like.
What?
It sounded like you were singing American Bandstand. 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 That's what I got from that.
11, Elvis Presley's back. Good Luck Charm. Another one of those, it's poppy, kind of Elvis is a post-army Elvis. At number 10, it's the Contours I'm sorry, number 11 is the Contours asking that musical question. Do you love me? Made popular again in the 80s in the movie Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Do you love me? Do you know that I can dance?
Dance.
Woo! At number 10 is Sam Cooke and Bring It On Home to Me. At number 8, it's another D.D. Sharp dance song. This is where the gravy for my mashed potatoes came from. The song is Mashed Potato Time.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe really early on when we started this channel, I don't remember why, but I taught everybody how to do the mashed potato.
You
You
did?
did?
Yes.
It might have. I think those were the days when we used to drink heavily.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't remember why I would do that, but yeah, mashed potato time.
Was it a live stream, perhaps?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we were all
It probably was.
So yeah, number 8 is the aforementioned Etta James, and yeah, good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Got it all over me, or what's it called?
Something's got a hold on me.
Got a hold on me. I got it right here in front of me.
La 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 la.
At number 7 is Elvis Presley again, lesser known song, "King of the Whole Wide World," but I had it. I had the 45. I always liked that. From the movie Kid Galahad. But the man who can sing, but he hasn't got a thing. He's the king. Do 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 of the whole wide world. Do 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 do. At number, where are we? Did I already do "Twisting the Night Away"? No. Number 6, Sam Cooke and "Twisting the Night Away." Let me tell you about a place where the people are so gay. Twisting the night away.
Oh, yeah.
At number 5 is Patsy Cline again with "Strange."
Strange.
How you stopped loving me when she came along. How strange. At number 4, another instrumental, David Rose and his orchestra. Do you know the song? No one?
Music Box Dancer.
No, that is not.
That's Frank Mills.
Or Frank Mills. At the Stripper.
Oh.
Yes, and then that big ass drum with the. That is so hard. And then, of course, you start playing that, people start taking their clothes off. Hopefully, it's the people you want to take their clothes off.
Yeah,
yeah,
preferably. Yeah.
That is the absolute pinnacle of burlesque drums in that song. It's incredible. At number 3 is the Orlons with "Don't Hang Up." I love the Orlons. I wish they had more hits. Don't hang up. Don't you know? No, don't you do it bad. Don't hang up.
Oh, yeah.
At number 2, a song that was written by the host of The Gong Show.
Oh.
Freddie "Boom Boom" Cannon with "Palisades Park."
Yes.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you don't? Last night I took a walk in the dark. I seen a place called Palisades Park. The vibe was flying up like a rocket ship, down like a roller coaster. It would have been number 1, but it rhymes round with merry-go-round, so I can't.
Oh, and you can't do that. Yeah.
I took a ride on the shoot.
Memory coming back.
The girl beside me almost puked. At number 1 is a song that I am the only one on this panel that knows, but that's fine. It's by a popular artist. His name's Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
And the song is called "Follow That Dream." And just like my top song from 1959, it's under 2 minutes. But I've always loved that song. Even when I was a little kid, it was one of my favorite songs. Not a huge hit for him, but it was a single.
I remember.
And I had it. I've got to follow that dream wherever that dream may lead. I got to follow that dream to find the love I need. Keep moving, move along. Keep moving, move along. We're going to move along now to Richard.
Well, there you go.
Well done.
That's a lot of hits on there that I was at that time, though. I wasn't a big Elvis fan. I wasn't a 60s Elvis fan. I did like the 50s Elvis, but
It's making
Oh, I like the
noises.
70s Elvis.
You're making noises.
well, in 1962, the #1 hit on my birthday was Bobby Vinton's "Roses Are Red, My Love."
Oh, violets are blue.
No, that's not it.
Isn't he say roses are red, my love, violets are blue?
Yeah.
I listened to the song. I don't.
Yeah,
I
he
think
said
it's
the
Violet-
roses.
You're as
been
sweet,
more.
my love, but not as sweet as you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Terrible.
I listened to it once and I wasn't impressed. So
Well, it's
No,
not that
it's not
great,
good.
but I know
I've heard it
it.
100 times.
I've heard it. I've heard it a lot too, but that's why Robert and I know the lyrics.
Covered by Freddie Fender.
He was busy.
Very
He was
busy guy.
busy.
Nice.
Well,
Mm.
1962, I found it was interesting because it was kind of a big year for the Beatles. They had a lot of stuff going on, and hey, forgive me, I looked up some stuff here. I'm not a Beatles expert, so I did my best to make sure I was getting, the information correct. So, if I fudged something, mea culpa.
No one's
Well,
They
here.
weren't huge in the
None of
US.
us are experts on anything, or we wouldn't be doing this.
They
Well,
were mostly in
there's probably
England
going to
thing
be
at that
somebody in the comments who'll say, well,
Oh, you
actually,
know something.
Anyway,
I'll say it right now.
so in 1962, the Beatles, where they had been doing a lot of gigs down in Hamburg from like August 1960 up to like May 1962, and this was with the original group of Stuart Sutcliffe, who left in '61 to spend more time with the girl photographer that he met, Astrid Kircher. And then there was Pete Best, the drummer at that time. But on January 1st, they auditioned for Decca Records, but they were rejected in favor of Brian Poole and the Tremolos because Decca would only sign one act. So they got rejected. But then January 5th, Tony Sheridan's My Bonnie was released. And the Beatles were credited as the studio backing band. It was recorded in Hamburg the previous year, but it was released January 5th. Then January 24th is when Brian Epstein signs the contract to be their manager. And then April 10th, Sutcliffe dies. I really didn't know that much about it. I put that in there just because it was kind of interesting that what happened to him. May 9th, the Beatles signed with Parlophone. And then in June, they start their first recording session at Abbey Road Studios. And by August, Pete Best is fired and Ringo is brought on. And they're still hopping back and forth between Hamburg and England. But then they played on August 18th, their first gig with the new lineup with Ringo at the Holme Hall in Port Sunlight, which is just south of Liverpool. Looked it up on the map, and it's just up the Mersey River. Or is that what it is? The Mersey River? Is that what goes through there?
I think so.
Yeah. So it's just upriver from Liverpool. And then they released their first single on October 5th, Love Me Do. Now, I was trying to figure out who is the drummer on that because they had been recording with Pete Best, but Ringo was brought in. There's some information I found that he may have re-recorded the drum portion, or they added some drum. I don't know. And a couple other worthwhile.
And before somebody puts it in the comments, Ringo Starr is on the single. Andy White is on the album version with Ringo playing the tambourine.
And Pete Best is still alive.
And Pete Best is still alive.
Still alive and kicking.
Pete Best is on the anthology version of Love Me Do that didn't come out until the 90s.
Oh, see, now we have.
Look at that. Glad we straightened that out.
Straight.
Right. Because God knows there's going to be somebody out there who's going to.
There always is.
Yeah.
And the first single for Love Me Do with Ringo on drums was not released in the US. The US single is actually the same as the album version.
Oh.
All right. Well, then moving on to other people. April 7th, that's when Mick Jagger and Keith Richards met Brian Jones. They met him at a London Blues Club. That was in 1962. Then in August 2nd, 1962, Robert Allen Zimmerman legally changes his name to Bob Dylan. And then on September, now this was weird the way the information was worded. September 22nd, Bob Dylan performs Hard Rain's Gonna Fall live for the first time in Carnegie Hall. So that must mean it was the first time he performed it in Carnegie Hall, because he had to have played it before publicly in the Village, before he played it. So they made it sound like he debuted the song in Carnegie Hall, and I find that a bit sus. But,
yeah,
that might be the truth. I don't know.
yeah, it might be. Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
All right, so I did singles, and I got 15 of them. And this first one, okay, just give me a break, because it was one of those songs that I just loved it as a kid. All right, so I had to put it in my list, and I had the 45, so I had the single.
Yeah.
The band was called Bent Fabric and His Piano, and the song was Alley Cat. I just loved that song.
I don't remember it.
We had one of those orange tabbies that was an alley cat that I found in the garage one day, and I told my mom I want that cat, so she went out and got it, and it bit her right through her thumbnail.
Oh, Mom!
But we had that cat for like another 10 or so years before it got feline leukemia.
Wow.
Poor
I
cat.
have that album. I'm going to put it on the wall.
I'm sorry?
I said, I have that album. I'm going to put it on the wall.
Ben Fabric album, Alley Cat?
I'm going to change my albums back here on the wall and put them all with cat covers.
Oh,
That's nice.
that would be cool.
Really need a social life.
That would make a
You
good
know what I
video
don't?
topic.
I'd rather have cat album covers than friends.
Yeah.
I've had friends. That's
Does it
overrated.
have to be kitty cats? Can it be like tigers and?
No, because then it's all cats.
Okay, well, I mean, they're the cat
okay.
family,
That's
because I
nice,
mean,
though.
you
I
could
like
have
that idea.
Diana Ross eating
One I'll
alive.
send you.
Yeah, I could have that skinky and glue thing. I could have, the hold that tiger Fabian. I could have Peter Criss, but it's all going to be.
Is there a Bond album that has a cat on it?
James Bond?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because what's his name? The evil guy.
Oh, he is always petting the cat.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I continue here?
Sure, Mike did.
All right.
I was looking for a cat on an album cover.
No, I'm saying you continued when Craig left the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice he left.
Yeah, so let's just keep going.
Did I?
Okay. So my next one which was mentioned, Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers with Monster Mash. And the next one was also mentioned, the Dee Dee Sharp Mashed Potato Time. So such a great song. And I love the way it was done in Hairspray. How it was brought into and doing the dance. I cannot do that now because my ankles would just break.
Snapping.
Then number
I'm gonna do the
4, going from one up. Number 4 is the Isley Brothers with Shout. That was really liked that song. And then I got greatest hit albums, but I got 2 by Bobby Bland, Bobby Blues Bland. Who Will the Next Fool Be? And then probably one of my favorite songs of his, Stormy Monday Blues, which was covered by
Freddie Fender.
Nina Horn.
well, the Allman Brothers did it.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Then we also, this was mentioned. I think Robert mentioned this one with John Lee Hooker with Boom Boom.
Yeah, boom, boom.
Let's
Great,
go back to my room and we can do
John
it.
Lee Hooker is
Different.
such a legend.
No, not that song.
No.
I don't have a 45 or a greatest hits album, but Little Eva's The Locomotion. I have it.
People like that song.
Yeah,
I like that song. It's just
and I like Kylie's version too.
The Grand Funk one was one of the first 45s I ever had. So that
Yeah,
that's a great version too.
You
They
know.
did a great cover. Let's see. Oh yes. Then this Booker T and the MGs with Green Onions, which was mentioned. This is an original Stax release, but this was released in 60. It has it on here. This was released in 66, I think. But this is the Marquis and Booker T and the MGs, a live recording, kind of hard to see. The covers not that great.
I have almost all the Booker T albums.
But I like the studio version better. But hey, that was the B-side of the single they released.
It was.
But it was a DJ. I think it was in Memphis. I think it was where I read who ended up playing the B-side all the time, and then that made it the big hit that became the B. Side A was Behave Yourself, which I don't even know what it sounds like.
I don't remember that. It's on that album though.
Coming into the top 5 here, we got the Drifters, Up on the Roof. Up on the Roof. And then Sam Cooke, I've got 3 that he had hits in the top 20. I think all of these might have even been in the top 10.
Wow.
Twisting the Night Away. We got the greatest hits album, of course.
Yeah,
Twisting the Night Away, Having a Party, and then Bring It On Home to Me.
Bring it on home to me.
And yeah, that was it on Netflix or was it Prime? But the documentary I watched was
I think it's on Netflix.
the one that investigates what happened to him.
What happened?
And it was really interesting, and it was well done.
Really good.
Yeah. And then my top 2 singles are from Miss Etta James. Oh my gosh. I love this lady. And Something's Got a Hold on Me. But then she released that year Next Door to the Blues.
Oh yeah.
Such a great song. And yeah, those are my tops for 1962.
Nice.
See, I thought you were going to show albums, so that's why I said.
What's going on over there?
He just thinks he's Ringo all of a sudden.
I'm Ringo.
He's channeling Ringo.
Dear God.
I thought you were going to show albums, so you did not show the beloved album that
we
everyone
do.
loves except for me. No one showed it.
I forgot I had a tambourine until you guys were mentioning a tambourine. So when I got kicked off
So
line,
what-
I'm like, oh, I have a tambourine. Oh,
Why
and
do you
I
have a
have,
tambourine?
and I have little balls too.
Of course you do.
Well, let's stick to the tambourine. Let's not get personal.
It's easier to teabag when they're little.
Oh
And
Jesus! Look. All right.
Mine are huge and they're really sensitive. So yeah, that's
Oh.
not.
Your tambourine?
It's not good.
That's a vibrato.
I mean, I can't even stand any kind.
Okay.
I can't stand the rain against my window. Okay.
That's
I don't really
72.
have a bottom. I mean, it's not good now because of subject matter, but I don't think it was even good then. But most of his songs weren't. Well, he had a few. But Ray Stevens with Ahab the Arab. And I don't think I really need to say
he's
any more than
horrible
that.
anyway.
So,
Yeah,
but
He was
did he do
horrible back
Trailer
then.
for Sale or Rent? Is that him? No,
that's Roger Miller.
that's Roger Miller. Mealer. Apparently, you say it Mealer. I don't. That's all I got. There's some. I'm
don't.
sure there's some other garbage, but
There is.
And Fithin will let us know of this.
Yes,
garbage.
he will.
So,
I have no bottom jazz because I don't know. Say it, Robert.
All jazz
good.
is great,
All jazz sucks.
especially when it's 1962 and it's horns.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have 5. He Hit Me, It Felt Like a Kiss, of course, from the Crystals. A song that was inspired because little Eva, who was mentioned with the locomotion, her boyfriend used to beat the hell out of her all the time.
Yeah.
oh.
So it inspired that song.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I
And
just like sonically how it sounds.
yeah, and it did not get a lot of airplay when it was out, and I don't even think it made the top 40. But these all did. These all made the top 40. Ray Stevens, Ahab, the Arab. You've got the Beach Boys. With these next 3 all have similar. The Beach Boys with 10 Little Indians.
Oh, yeah.
A forgotten single from them about
That's not good.
this. It's based on the 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, but they put their own lyrics on it about the squaw don't like that or something like that. Brian
Wow.
Wilson's a genius, by the way, in case anybody didn't know that. 10 Little Indians.
Super genius.
And Pat Boone with Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, yeah. I was going to mention that one. Yeah.
I almost mentioned that one.
I had never heard that before.
Oh, it's
that was
terrible.
the only song that I saw on the list that I didn't know that I'm like, I'm going to have to listen to see what this is. And you ever have those songs where you see who sings it, you see the title, you've never heard it before, and yet you know exactly what it sounds like. And this is exactly what I thought it would be. It's this quote novelty song. It's got, the Buddy Hackett sound. I don't know if it's him or not, but that, the Mexican sounding, si, senor.
Mel Blanc. It was a Bugs Bunny character.
Yeah, that whole voice. Yeah, that thing going on. They're living in the wife wants Speedy to come home because the walls are leaking and she's got patching them up with mud. They got mud all over the walls. They got cockroaches on the floor because of course they do, because fuck it. How could when you think that Pat Boone, I've always thought that Pat Boone was like the worst, and he finds ways to show you that no, I can be even worse than you think I am.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dead or alive.
But Pat Boone, Ray Stevens, the Beach Boys, that's all low-hanging fruit. Those are easy targets. I mean, let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on and spy with me. Early in the morning. That's nobody like. That's ridiculous. That's easy target. Here's the one. The beloved song from 1962 that everybody loves. I'm surprised it wasn't on anybody's list. Even possibly Mike's, done by a guy who's sometimes associated with jazz. Everybody loves this song. It sold millions and millions and millions of copies. It was probably the number 1 song of 1962. I didn't look, but I would assume it's at least in the top 5 for the whole year.
Wow.
Crossed over genres. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because now people are going to thumb it down. And
fuck cares.
Just remember that, it's great when you're talking about art forms like music that we can all have different opinions. If we all like the same thing, what a boring world it would be.
What was that?
I Can't Stop Loving You from Ray Charles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was number 2 of the year.
I've never liked that.
I know the song. I just never.
I can't stop
I
loving.
didn't hate it, but I didn't
That's
think it was
the problem.
good
Is
one.
that part right there. It's not Ray Charles. Ray Charles is fine. There's 100 Ray Charles songs I'd rather hear. Like when he's in his own element, like, Hit the Road Jack, the big hits, What I Say, and some of the lesser known things.
Is
like
that the one they made him do on? Because there was
Outskirts of Town, 1 Minute Julep, the incredible.
Song.
I Got News for You with the hilarious line. We went out to a club. You said your life was tame. I took you to a club and the whole band knew your name. I got news for you, baby. Anyway, Yeah. Ray Charles is fine. The problem with that song is
Ray Charles is
everything
great.
else. What's
Yeah.
that?
Ray Charles is great.
He is
Yeah, Ray
great.
Charles is
Not
great. The
definitely not
problem
one
with
of
that
his
song
better
is
songs.
everything else. The orchestration, the overdone, easy listening thing, and those god awful backup singers. That's the worst. It ruins the whole song. And that's the first thing you hear. Woo, 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 woo.
That's not the one I was thinking of.
Oh, quick back to He Hit Me,
Yes.
co-written by Carole King.
Oh, yeah. That's who inspired it to, yeah. But the woo, 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 woo is the Randy Van Horn singers.
I love them.
You do, because they also sang the theme song for the Flintstones and the Jetsons.
Oh,
They should stay in their lane and stop
Yeah.
singing with Ray Charles. Keep singing
Yeah.
cartoon themes. Stop singing woo, 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 woo.
what are they called?
I don't
The
like that
Randy
song.
Van Horn singers.
The
Randy Van
Randy.
Horn.
I gotta look them up. Van
Horn with an
Horn.
E on the end of it. This is from that album Ray Charles sings
Country
sounds of
music or
modern
whatever.
country music. That's
Yeah.
a way
Yeah.
overrated. I do not like that album.
No,
I
that's
like
not,
some stuff
that's
on it.
Probably one of my least.
I just want to
favorite
hear Ray
Ray
Charles be Ray Charles. I don't want to hear Ray Charles be easy listening, and that's what that album is. I know it says country, but it's easy listening. It's
It
adult
is. Yeah,
contemporary
yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
what country was in 1962. Real country music, rural sounding, folksy, banjos and acoustic guitars and accents and all that. That started to fade out in the 50s. They found out that, hey, here's an idea. Let's just do adult contemporary music. We'll bring in all the country singers. We'll just do jazzy piano things with Jim Reeves. We'll just do lush orchestrations. We'll just call it country and play it on country radio. These yokels will never know the difference. And they didn't. And so that's why you have all this 1961, 62 easy listening adult contemporary music being called country music. Ray Charles does an album full of, quote, country music when he's really just doing adult contemporary music with big orchestrations and whatever. I Can't Stop Loving You is actually a Don Gibson song that he wrote, the Old Lonesome Me guy from 1957. So it is actual country people doing these songs and writing these songs but they're being forced to sing more in a jazzy piano or lush orchestration type of setting, like Jim Put Your Sweet Lips
A little closer
a little closer
to the phone.
What is country about? That's strictly easy listening. That's not country, but it's promoted as country. It was on country radio and it became a big so-called country. So that's why you have that Ray Charles album sounding like that, even though it's called Modern Sounds in Country. I guess that's the modern part of the whatever. Anyway, 10 Ray Charles albums I'd rather hear before that nonsense. He actually did come out with a country album in the 80s where he sang with like George Jones and all that, but
really?
the 80s. This is 1962 and Richard's next.
No more Bob Wills.
He's still the king.
All right, so yeah, these are definite. These two songs. Neither of them made it into the top 20, but they did make it in the top 50. And yes, I have the albums that they were on. So just cut me some slack because I do agree that they were bad songs. And I collect the records for a completely different reason because of the
Cindy's
nostalgia.
birthday.
You know what I'm talking about.
Cindy's birthday.
That is one of them. Yes.
I knew
Cindy's
it.
birthday. Yes.
Cindy's birthday.
What a
From Johnny
fucking
Crawford.
awful
Sessions
song.
with Johnny Crawford. As
Oh,
soon as I
that
saw
guy.
I'm like,
Yes.
have
Mhm.
Cindy's birthday
Hi, bud.
What's the other one?
on some sort of list. Did he have another song?
He had three hits in 1962.
No, I just know Cindy's birthday.
But the other one was came on this album here. It's Patty Ann.
No, I don't know
Will
that.
you be my wife, Patty Ann?
I love Patty Ann.
So yeah,
Patty cake.
Baker's man.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
yeah.
Roll them up, roll.
So those are my bottoms for 1962.
You wish that was a bottom.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe a top. Craig knows what's that.
I got my tambourine.
Please, Mr. Tambourine Man, pick a year for us.
Sorry, I'm getting too excited over my tambourine. Yes, I know. What's going on here?
What is going on at Robert's house?
I don't know.
Something
nice
he
pajama
noticed that was
bottoms.
up above, and it demanded
Maybe
his
Love is
attention
lifted.
immediately.
Oh, we're gonna do a jam session.
No, you're not.
Because love lifts us up where we belong.
I've got two tambourines.
Oh, that one's broken.
No, it's not.
Oh, mine's louder.
Can't hear the jingle.
Yeah,
All I hear is a blah, 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 blah.
And then I have
Like a
this one.
timbala or whatever those things are called.
Yeah, Craig's is
Brian
definitely louder. I
Jones
can hear it
Massacre
all
on
the way
it.
here. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Oh, very cool.
I've had this since I was like 5.
Oh.
It's the actual musical instrument I ever had.
Oh yeah, yours is the drum.
I like
type
that you
one.
found a chair. Robert.
Yes. Me too.
That
I'm
is
gonna be
pretty
doing this from
great.
now on. Speaking of Patsy Cline, this was inside the tambourine. Loretta Lynn. I remember
Oh,
Where else would it be?
I mean that's where the Loretta Lynn doing Patsy Cline belongs. In the tambourine. Okay, y'all ready for this?
Sure. Hit me with your best shot.
That's your best
2012.
shot. I'd hate to see your worst.
2012. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your best shot. I'd hate to see
Well, we
your
don't
best.
have many left. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left in there. So
Okay.
All right. Well, 2012 is coming up. So there's
you're
that.
welcome.
Can't be.
1968 is coming up with my album choice that they're all going to review, and that is Dr. John and Dr. John the Night Tripper and Gree.
Yeah.
We'll review that. And then after that, we'll see what album Craig chooses for us to review. So all that is coming up and a lot more. Maybe we'll even play our game.
No, we're never.
You
playing
keep
this game.
threatening that. It's not going to happen. I'm telling
No,
you,
it's
just
not
the
happening.
one we didn't,
No.
the one you didn't air, just put that out there. Or we can all
No.
The
comment.
game
on it.
apparently is threatening to play the game.
That one where Richard said that one song where the horse had a secret or something.
Yeah.
The horse had a
The secret
secret.
horse.
Oh yeah.
The horse had a secret.
That horse, he had a secret.
That sounds like the greatest like children's story.
Yeah.
I
I
get
thought you said whore at first, and I'm
Well,
like, don't
horse
most
was a
whores
secret.
have secrets? I mean,
Oh well.
naturally.
So that's all coming up. Won't you please join us for that? And thank you so much for being here for this, our tops and bottoms of 1962. What were your tops and bottoms of 1962? Oh, I wasn't even born then. How would I know? Yeah, I wasn't born then either. And yet I came up with 34 songs.
I wasn't either.
Wow. So that happened.
I wasn't either.
I was there.
Yeah, but you were young. I mean, you were a child. People act
Mhm.
like if you weren't like a full like teenager or something at a time, then you can't possibly know what music was out.
Yeah.
Did you ever read our comments? I don't know what was going on. I wasn't born yet.
It doesn't exist.
I do
Right.
read some of our comments.
What about the 1812 overture? I don't know what that is. I wasn't born.
No.
I'm
Nobody.
Robert Smith along with.
Richard at Calvin Wazoo. Who was there in 1962?
Craig's Vinyl Plethora.
Yeah, where were you in 1962? Wasn't that American Graffiti's tagline?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Where were
think
you in 62?
so. Mike got hub tunes for now. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.